Hi, welcome to the Good Apple Yoga channel. I'm Rachel and I'm the Good Apple. Today we're going to practice 30 minutes on a grounding Yin Yoga class for your root chakra. Before we get started, go ahead and like and subscribe. That way you don't miss out on any new content. So before we get started, I first want to talk about what a Yin Yoga class is. Yin Yoga is a little bit in its name. It's the opposite of Yang, Yin. It's slow. It's often compared to just stretching. When I teach a Yin Yoga class, I like to invite any sort of sensation that you like. We don't want any pain. However, we don't want any pain. What we're looking for in a Yin class is to find that edge, that space that you can just stretch and breathe your way into without inviting any sort of shock or over sensation into the body. In traditional Yin classes, we hold poses for about 3 to 5 minutes. However, today we're going to build our way up to that 3 to 5 minute mark. Not every pose will be held that long, but as we go deeper into the class, you'll notice the holds will be a little bit longer each round. Lastly, I want to talk about this root chakra, why we're doing this grounding, what this practice is for. Our root chakra is located at the base of the spine and it illuminates a bright red color. I have my red light right in front of me in order to help me with this practice today. In your root chakra, everything begins here. It's your center of safety, security, home, a place where you feel grounded. In your root chakra lives your emotional and physical well-being. And when balanced, your root chakra helps to foster a feeling of inner strength, of warmth, of light, and deep connection to the earth around. So as we move through this class today, you'll notice how I talk a lot about the connection with the earth, grounding in beneath you, finding your connection down within with Mother Earth, finding a foundation, maybe even talking about your home or your family. Also throughout the practice, I'll be inviting in some affirmations. These will help to bring your awareness to another space that might not be directly within the body, but to help you still focus and bring awareness to your practice. Feel free to say these affirmations along with me, or you can make up some of your own. To get started, we're going to come to a nice, comfortable Sukhasana, easy seat. Your legs can be pretzeled any which way you like. It might feel good to do one and then the other, see what feels good and right for you. Otherwise, if you'd like to come to sit on a block or a pillow to bring the upper body a little bit higher than the lower body, I invite you to do that as well. Finding a nice comfortable seat, you can roll your shoulder blades down and back, hands can rest comfortably on the thighs, and let's bring the palms down to the thighs. This way we can ground some energy down through the palms. And with a nice, long, tall, straight spine, reaching up tall through the crown of your head, your shoulders and knees drop towards your earth. Just start to breathe. In through the nose and out. Inhale and exhale. Feeling the energy you're building beneath the palms. And as you begin to connect in deeper with your breath, I want you to imagine your inhales are going in deeper. Imagine they're filling up through the belly, filling up through the lungs. And maybe the breath continues down the spine into the root, into the base where our root chakra lives. And exhale it all out. Inhale through the nose. See if you can bring that breath all the way down or as close as you can to the base of your spine. And exhale it out. As you continue this breath, imagine this red glowing ball of light down near the base of the spine. If it helps to bring your palms to this area, and as you breathe, just gently recognizing beautiful ball of light, recognizing it as your connection, your love, and your energy towards Mother Earth and the world around you. Just breathing here, settling in, knowing that if your light or your breath starts to dim, you can always come right back. And for a moment, note if you're holding tension anywhere. Oftentimes for me, it's in my shoulders or my jaw. And just note you can lose that tension, you can let go of it, everything will be okay. And as you continue to breathe here for a moment, breathing into the bottom of your spine, glowing through that red light, I do want to talk a little bit about our Mulabandha. Our Mulabandha is a energy lock. It's located right at the base, right below that root chakra. The Mulabandha is one of 3 important locks along the spine that helps to keep the energy within, and it becomes really intentional and vibrational. It becomes something that you can move and carry with you through your practice. So in order to engage in our Mulabandha, for my yogis with female reproductive parts, you're going to perform almost what like a Kegel is. You're going to pull those pelvic floor muscles up and in. And same thing for my male yogis, imagining you're pulling up and in the space between your glutes and your pelvis. And that is your Mulabandha. And just note that we're not trying to squeeze really tight into this space. It's just a gentle engagement. It helps to bring awareness, helps to bring energy, love, and light into your practice as we're grounding. So as you're breathing here, you can try practicing. You can engage in your Mulabandha for a breath and let go, however you like to engage and work through this. We're going to come into some side bends. And because yin classes are a little bit less like flow, you can take whatever stretches you might need along the way. So if that means you need a sun breath, bring your arms up to center. Then this left hand comes down, right hand comes up and over for this side body stretch. Pause here for a moment and come back to your breath. You can gaze up or down to either thumb to release any tension in your neck. And note we're not dumping into this lower shoulder. We want to keep a nice distance, a nice awareness of the ear and the shoulder. Reach that right arm up and over this right ear. And when you're ready, take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, rotate that heart towards the sky. Continue to ground down through that tailbone, through your pelvis, through that right butt cheek, through that right glute. Take a nice deep breath in. You can come back through center and then over to the opposite side, however you'd like to get there. And note that one side might not look or feel exactly the same as the first. And that is okay. Find your way into this stretch. Come back to your breath. Take an inhale. And exhale, rotate the heart open, grounding down through the sit bones, through the pelvis, through your root chakra. Breath in, breath out. Coming up with your inhale back through center. On the exhale, let's move to the opposite side, maybe a little bit deeper, a little bit stronger, a little bit more comfortable here. Back to our first side. And while we're here, a grounding affirmation. In this space, I am safe. Feel free to repeat it with me or recite your own grounding mantras. In this space, I am safe. With the breath, in this space, I am safe. Inhale, nice, long, strong, tall through the spine. Exhale, opposite side. And over here again, in this space, I am safe. In this space, I am safe. On your inhale, come through center, beautiful. Exhale, shake the arms out, whatever feels good and right. We're gonna come to a nice gentle heart opener, but still grounding down through the lower body. Let's roll the shoulder blades down and back. Your fingertips can start to just tent behind you if they come to a block or a pillow. Shoulder blades begin to hug around the spine. You can drop your head back, chin lifts towards the sky. Roll those shoulder blades towards each other and send your heart up to the sky. Take a nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. In this space, I am safe. Noticing that Mulabandha, if you've traveled away from it, come right back, engage in those pelvic floor muscles. Inhale, lift the chin to your chest. And exhale, you can release, shake it out. Now we're gonna come to a nice fold, reverse that direction. So if you'd like, you can walk the hands out in front of you, however far you'd like to go. Remember, this is yin. It doesn't need to be full expression. It doesn't even need to be full alignment. Whatever feels good and right for your body. So taking a moment, you can bring your hands out in front of you. Maybe you bring blocks or pillows down in front of your chest and just start to drop the chin down and walk the hands out however far you'd like. Maybe you come down onto forearms even. You'll feel a nice stretch through the low back. And imagining your tailbone and your glutes are still grounding down, they're still extending. And just imagining your tailbone is extending beyond the body, grounding down, maybe creating a connection with the earth beneath you. And coming back to your breath or come back to that bandha awareness. And just pause here for a moment. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Breath in. And breath out. You can take however many more breaths you like here. And when you're ready to come back up to your seat, and walk the hands slowly in towards the body. Chin stays tucked into your chest. You can roll the spine up to seated, shoulder blades down and back. Your head comes up last. Take any shoulder rolls or neck rolls at the top that you like. Beautiful. And oftentimes when I teach a grounding practice, I like to take the sequences that we've been doing and then do it again in reverse. This way it brings us back to where we started that sequence. So if you'd like, come back to any forward fold shape that you like here. Find the stretch, the low back, and remember to keep the sit bones and the glutes engaged and invited and welcomed onto the earth beneath you. So coming back to your breath, inhale, you can drop your chin to your chest. Notice that connection, that Mulabandha energy in the pelvic floor muscles. And inviting in another affirmation into this space. The universe supports me and my needs. And breath in. The universe supports me and my needs. And each time you breathe, connect deeper within to that root chakra, to that Mulabandha energy. Beautiful. Last breath in. Let's walk the hands in towards the body. Again, your head comes up last. Roll the shoulder blades down and back. Send the hands behind you. Heart shines up to the sky. Your head falls back. For our simple heart opener and remembering to keep that awareness and that engagement through the Mulabandha pelvic floor muscles. If you'd like to take this a little bit deeper, you can bring that belly button in towards your spine. This is your Uddiyana Bandha. 2 of your bottom energy locks here. Makes your posture a little bit more stronger and confident. Inhale and exhale. The universe supports me and my needs. Last breath here. Inhale, you can bring your chin to your chest. Exhale, release, shake the arms out. You're going to come back to that side body stretch. So coming to your right side now, since that's where we ended, this right hand comes down, left arm comes up and over, remembering to continue to ground down, imagining that tail is extending long, connecting in with the earth beneath you. Inhale. Exhale, nice long, strong fingertips above you. Full body awareness. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, left side, left hand plants the right arm up and over. Find your breath. Find your awareness. And if you know you're holding tension anywhere, know that you can release that space. Often for me, it's my jaw, my fingertips, my toes even. And just know that you can release that tension and everything will be okay. Everything is temporary. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale, you can come through center. Bring your arms up to the sky and exhale. Hands to heart center. Let's bow to your heart. Bring your chin to your chest. Take a few nice deep grounding breaths here. If you lost it, you can come back. Next, we're going to move into a Virasana, which is our hero's pose. So coming to bring the shins beneath you, and you can sit back on the heels. You'll see that I have 2 blocks here. So if you have any pillows or blocks or support you'd like to bring in front of you or on the side, that's perfectly fine. And here in this Virasana pose, this is a really strong, powerful grounding pose. Let's roll the shoulder blades down and back. Nice, strong, straight spine. Crown of the head reaches nice and tall. Let's close our eyes here for a moment, palms face down into the thighs. Take a nice deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Breath in through the nose. And exhale, let it go. Our next shape is going to be a really nice grounding toe stand. So if you lean forward onto your props or your blocks, whatever you have in front of you, you're going to bring the toes towards the earth and begin to tuck them underneath. So you feel a nice stretch right where the toe meets the palm of your foot. If you need to help your toes under, that's perfectly fine. And you'll note you'll probably already start to begin to feel this stretch. But if you'd like to control it here, you can use your blocks and control how much weight you bring back towards your heels. So if you'd like to shift your weight a little bit forward to bring less engagement through the bottom of the feet, you are more than welcome to do so. And in this shape, since we're taking a yin class, we're going to take it very passive, which means if you want to come to a fold, if you want to come down to blocks or blankets, make it as comfortable as you can while still finding that stretch and that engagement through the bottom of the feet. We're going to think grounding. Imagine the toes and the tailbone extending beyond, grounding down into your earth. Imagining the color red, or imagining you're still breathing in that light down into your root chakra. And note that the sensation on the bottom of the feet might feel a little bit more intense, might not be something you're entirely used to, and that's okay. That's the whole point of coming to our mat. It's to invite sensation and to explore through the body. And so we know that while you might feel a deep sensation through the bottom of the feet or underneath the toes right now, that we're not going to be here forever. We only have about 2 or 3 more breaths. Wherever you are, you can begin to just unwind if that means coming up from the earth, if that means coming towards the earth, if that means tapping the tops of the feet into the earth, anything to sort of bring that softness, that awareness back into the feet. You can sit back, if that feels nice, back into your Virasana, your hero's pose. From our Virasana pose, we're going to move to our Matsyasana, our fish pose. We're going to take a more relaxed and passive pose. Get your blocks and your props, and I'll see you there. Matsyasana, our fish pose, is typically an active shape. There's a lot of engagement through the hip flexors, through the core, maybe even into the shoulders and the upper back. But today, in our yin class, we're going to bring any sort of support you have right behind the heart. Nice base that helps to send your heart up to the sky while everything else is going to drop down towards the floor. So right behind that cervical spine, if the top of your head comes to the earth or to a block or to a pillow, whatever you like here, your shoulder blades, your hands, your knees, your feet can drop down towards the earth. And just gently breathe here. This is our Matsyasana, our fish pose, our yin fish pose. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to that awareness in our pelvic floor, the base of the spine. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Let's invite another affirmation into this space. And bring your hands to right about where your root chakra might be, bottom of the spine, near your pelvic floor muscles. Take a nice deep breath in. I love my body. And breath out. I love my body. Know if you're holding tension anywhere, and know that it can be released. I love my body. Continue this breath, continue your mantra. Take 2 more nice long breaths here. When you're ready, you can use your hands to support you. Lift your chin to your chest. Come all the way up to a nice seat, nice Dandasana pose, staff pose. If you'd like to come to sit on your blocks or your props, that is perfectly fine. We're going to keep our legs extended out long in front of us for Paschimottanasana, our forward fold. Take a nice deep breath in. Let's reach the arms all the way up to your sky. Relax the shoulders down. Palms almost meet in the center, and when you're ready, start to hinge at the hip, nice flat back, long, tall spine. Reaching forward. When you can't reach any further, you can bring your hands to the earth, or you can bring them to your shins, to your feet, whatever forward fold you like here, whatever forward fold your body would like here today. And a reminder that this is a yin class. So there's no need to find full expression. There's no need to push yourself into anything your ego may want you to push yourself into. If your forward fold is gently seated up, if you have bent knees, if you have blocks and props stuffed underneath you, it's perfectly fine. That's what yin class is for. So coming back to whatever fold feels good and right for you. You don't even have to have your feet flexed. You can wiggle them from side to side. Let them drop, let them relax. Unlock your knees. Take a nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then come back to your awareness. Come back to that space. Come back to that red light at the base of the spine. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. And as you breathe your way through this forward fold, you might notice a nice, beautiful expansion with your inhales and a nice deepening with the exhales. If you notice that you're sinking a little bit deeper, a little bit more comfortably into this posture, your body's relaxing, and that's why we come to our mats for yin class. Inhale and exhale. Whenever you're ready, remembering to relax the body, Noting here, feeling that sensation, that grounding, that extension down through the earth beneath you, almost as if you're connecting within, growing roots and blooming up tall. Inhale and come back up to a nice tall seat. And exhale, roll the shoulders down and back. You can shake it out, whatever you need here. And for our final shape, we're going to come down to our backs. Bring any blocks and props you like. Laying all the way down onto our backs. Just start to sink in to the earth beneath you. Notice each vertebrae relaxing in one at a time. Let's bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Bring your hands to right about where your root chakra might be for you in your body. Feel the soles of the feet grounding in. Spread the toes wide. Take a nice deep breath in. And deep breath out. Our last affirmation for the day as you drift off to close our practice. In this space, I am home. In this space, I am home. In this space, I am home. You can stay here for absolutely as long as you like. If you'd like more Savasana, I have a 5-minute video you can watch right after this. Thanks for being here today. The light in me sees and honors the light within you.